So hello guys, how are you? Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is our skeletal system. So before this, I would like to tell you the type of skeleton. That are total three. There are three types of skeleton. They are exoskeleton, endoskeleton and liquid skeleton. Exoskeleton are animals. Exoskeletal animals have their skeletal system outside the body. Example can be turtle, tortoise, snail. Okay. After that come our endoskeleton. Endoskeleton are the animal which have their skeletal system inside their body. Now example can be humans and many other things. You can say humans, elephants and all the mammals, you can say all the mammals. After that comes liquid skeleton. Some animals have a liquid between their body. So these are called liquid skeleton and liquid skeletal animals. Now the example can be earthworm, snail. Okay. Now let's move to our real topic, that is our skeletal system. So our skeletal system mainly starts with our skull. Our skeletal system mainly starts with our skull. So skull is divided into two parts, that is our cranium bones and facial bones. Cranium bones consist of total of 8 bones and facial bones consist of 14 bones. So we can know that the skull is composed of 22 bones. Skull हमारा 22 हड्डियों का बना हुआ है, 4 होते हैं हमारे फेशियल बोन्स और बाकी 14 होते हैं हमारे फेशियल बोन्स एंड 8 होते हैं हमारे क्रेनियम बोन्स. हमारे क्रेनियम बोन हमारे ब्रेन को माइनर जर्क और सडन जर्क से प्रोटेक्ट करता है, बचाता है. एंड आवर फेशियल बोन फॉर्म आवर फेस. Facial bone form our face, and there is a fact that in our whole skull only one bone is movable, that is our lower jaw. Now can you see this long cord-like structure and long stick-like structure? This is called our backbone. Backbone consists of a total of 33 small bones that are known as vertebrae. Okay. So the first 28 bones, all the 33 bones are connected through a spongy structure. Okay. So now this is our spinal cord and it's formed with a rib cage. That means it is very important to form our rib cage, as the front part of rib cage is connected through sternum and the last part is connected to our backbone. So first 28 bones have hollow holes. First 28 bones have hollow holes, and from these 28 bones our main nerve or you can say the spinal cord passes through that 28 bones. And because of this vertebra we can move and we can bend our body. Okay. Now we have completed this. Now comes our rib cage. What is a rib cage? So rib cage is like a rib cage. In rib cage, first main thing is a bone in which the rib cage connects. So first you know that rib cage endly connect to our backbone, and but from where in front part from where it connects. Then can you see this long bone? This long bone, can you see? This bone? This bone is known as our sternum. It is our sternum. The rib cages are connected to the sternum. So there are 12 pairs of rib cage. 12 pairs of rib cage. So 12 bones are here, 12 bones are here. So there are 12 pairs and total of 24 bones. Rib cage protects our many internal organs like lungs, chest. These are protected by our rib cage. It protects it. And the rib cage, first 7 pair of ribs. First 7 pair of ribs are connected to sternum. पहला जो 7 होता है, 7 हमारी लेफ्ट साइड और 7 राइट साइड, वो हमारी स्टर्नम से कनेक्टेड होता है. फिर उसके बाद जो 3 पेयर होते हैं, जो कि होते हैं 8, 9 एंड 10th पेयर, वो हमारा कनेक्टेड होता है हमारी 7th पेयर से. यानी कि अगर 8th है तो वो 8th 7th से कनेक्टेड रहेगा, 9th 8th से और 10th जाकर कनेक्ट होगा 9th में. लाइक दिस वो अपने ऊपर वाले बोन से कनेक्ट होते हैं. And then last, in these last, this one and this one, 2 last pair of bones floats. Okay, these 2 last pair of bone floats. These last pair floats and they connect to the backbone but do not connect to any of more bone. They only connect to one bone, that is their backbone. That's why they are called floating ribs. So there are three kind of rib: true rib, first 7 pair; false rib, after that 8, 9, 10, after that third 3 pairs, and the last 2 pairs are called floating ribs. There's one more topic. Then in our there's a backbone. The first bone is called atlas, and last bone is called our tailbone. Last bone is present here, and first bone is present here. So our skull is. So if the question comes that our skull is balanced on which bone, then the answer will be atlas bone of the backbone. After that, this is also completed. Now here comes our girdle. We have two type of girdle. First is pectoral girdle and then pelvic girdle. Pectoral girdle is our hand girdle, and these two are hand girdle. And this is our one pelvic girdle and two pelvic girdle. We have two pelvic girdle and two pectoral girdle. Now pectoral girdle consists of mainly two bones. Okay, they are clavicle. This is clavicle, and we have one scapula. Scapula is a triangular bone. It is broad. ये चौड़ा होता है, plus it is a triangular bone. ट्रायंगल का शेप का होता है. And scapula जो है वो एक S shaped bone होता है. उस bone का शेप कैसा होता है scapula का? S shaped bone. आप ऐसे याद रख सकते हैं. That scapula S shaped bone. These two comes in our pectoral girdle, and in this clavicle is an S shaped bone. And scapula is a flat and triangular bone. Clavicle is our S-shaped bone, and it starts from our humerus. It is the longest bone in our hand. Humerus, okay? So humerus, it starts from humerus. Like if this is our hand, then this much part is our humerus, from where we can fold our hand. This part is humerus, and then we have two hands. This part is humerus. And then we have two bones in our lower hand. Like in this much part, we have two bones. From here to here, we have two bones. That is our radius and ulna. We have two bones in lower hand, radius and ulna. Then can you see our wrist? This is our wrist, and it is composed of total 8 bones. And this is our palm. Our palm. And this wrist has 8 bones, and it is called carpal. Then our palm consists of 5 bones, and these 5 bones are called metacarpal. Wrist is called carpal, and these 5 bones are called metacarpal. And the bones of our fingers are called phalanges. These 4 fingers contains 3 bones in each finger, and this last our thumb contain only 2 bones. So now you can calculate the bone. 1 here, 2 here, 3 bones. 8 plus 3, 8 in the wrist. 8 plus 3 is 11, then 11 plus 5, 16. 16 plus 4 fingers, 3 bones in each, so 12. 16 plus 12 is 28, and 1 bone in the thumb, 30. So one hand contains 30 bones, and 2 bones will be 60 bones, okay? Now we have completed our hand, completed our both hands, our pectoral girdle, skull, backbone, rib cage. Now comes our this pelvic girdle. So pelvic girdle consists of total of 6 bones. 3 bones on this pelvic and 3 bones on this pelvic. And when these two pelvic connect to each other, there is a depression in them. गड्ढा होता है, and that जो गड्ढा बनता है हम उसको कहते हैं pelvis. Okay, we say pelvis. After pelvis, this is a long bone. Can you see this long bone? Now from here starts our leg. From here starts our leg. Now in our leg, the first bone, this one, first bone, the starting of the first bone, these 2 bones are the longest bone, strongest bone of our body. These are longest and strongest bone of our body. That is femur. Its name is femur. Then we have in lower one we have 2 bones, tibula and fibula. We have tibia and fibula. These here one tibia and one fibula. One is tibia and one is fibula. Then our ankle, our leg ankle is made up of 8 bones that are known as tarsal. Then our soul. Our soul is made up of total of 5 bones. Okay. So this is our tarsals. Can you see this part? This is our tarsals of 8 bone. This is our metatarsals. This is our metatarsals of 5 bone, and then come our toes and fingers of our leg. So we have 4 fingers on these 4 fingers on our leg consist of 3 bones each, and our toe consists of 2 bones in one. So if we will count this also, first one fibula, then 2 bones is our tibia and the longest bone in the upper leg, that is femur. Then comes our tibia and fibula, 3 bones in total. Then tarsal is 8, 8, 3, 11, 11, then metacarpal 5, 11, 5, 16. 16 plus we have 4 fingers, 3 bones in each, 12, 16 plus 12. Sorry, this is our 8 and this is our 5. So 8, 5, 13, 14, 15 and 16. After 16, this is, we have 12, 16 plus 12 is our 28, and after 28 our toe has 2 bones. So it is equal to 30 bones. So 30 bones in one leg, 30 bones in one leg. So we have total of 60 bones in our both leg. Now we have studied all the skeletal system. Now there is now some facts. The study of bone is called osteology. Now it is having one meaning also, that osteo means our bones, and you all know that logy means studies. So study of bone is called osteology, and after that these ribs. We all know that we have 12 pair of ribs, but some people are grown with 13 pair of ribs, and they are called, and their extra rib is called gorilla rib. So if anyone will ask, if a person is grown from 13 ribs, so his extra rib is called gorilla rib. And why it is called? Because a gorilla have 13 ribs in total, 13 pair of ribs in total. Now our whole skeletal system is finished. Now if you want to see the picture of this skeletal system, you can see the picture also. You can see the pictures clearly. You can see the whole picture clearly. Now that is all for today's video. Thank you. If you like the video, please like it, subscribe my channel, and if you have any question, you can tell your question in the comment box. Thank you for watching today's video.